Today's floor plan is a 4 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, 2 car garage, 1811 square foot ranch style home on a 50 by 120. Let's have a look. Let's go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Orlando Home Show, where strategy matters, passion rules. And guys, I am back with the newest builder that I've started covering. I'm showcasing a different floor plan with them. It's a 4 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, 2 car garage, 1811 square foot on a 50 by 120 lot. The first thing you're going to notice, you have this really long cemented driveway. You can easily park 2 cars, but you also have the 2 car garage with this beautiful coach light. This is one of the elevation that they have. They do have some other elevation that may have some stone. So every builder does that, you know, whenever they have a floor plan with the elevation, sometimes they have 2 or 3 different choices, and depending upon if it's stone or if it's not stone, or you get an extra window, the price may differ. So you have this nice walkway, and I love the fact that you have the light here, and with the amount of packages that we get, it's kind of nice when they drop the package. It's kind of shielded to a certain degree right over here. So let's go inside and check rest of this house out. Hello, and welcome to another beautiful floor plan. If you are looking to buy a house anywhere in Central Florida, Orlando, Greater Orlando, Tampa Bay, this is a great resource. Please press that thumbs up button, show me some love, because I bring you these model homes throughout these areas. And today I'm in Lake Hamilton, which is an area near Haines City. And if you want to know more about that, please make sure to watch my video on the community of Haines City on Orlando Living with D, which is my other YouTube channel where I cover communities. We talk about school, hospital, shopping, dining, everything in between, to kind of give you an idea or some sort of a starting point, especially if you're moving from out of state. So know how far are you from the international airport, how far are you from hospital, shopping and dining, and especially if you have kids, it kind of gives you an idea to see if this suburban area is going to work better for you in Central Florida, Tampa or Ocala area, or something else is going to be better. And if Spanish is your main language, then please make sure to watch Orlando Home Show in Espanol, run by amazing Anna and Carolyn, where we do these models in Spanish. The first thing you're going to notice is that you have your regular 8-foot ceiling height right there with your standard 6'8" door. This is the flooring that you get with this builder. Everything is included. There is no design center. It's an inventory builder, which means this is the house, this is the price, take it or leave it. And today's model or today's floor plan is 4 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, 2 car garage, 1811 square foot single family home on a 50 by 120 lot. Yes, there is a CDD, which is about $14.90 a year, which comes out to be about $124.16. The HOA is about $47.58 a month, which comes out to be about $571 a year. There is 2 dog parks, 2 pool areas, and also a tot lot. So this community basically has a lot of growth that's happening. You're right off 27. Just down the road, you have the exit for I-4 that takes you and connects you to all Central Florida, Tampa, and all the surrounding areas and suburban areas. So if you come over here, you have the very first secondary bedroom, another bedroom, and a bathroom. And I say this all the time, it's not so much about the square footage as much as it is about the flow of the house. So right over here is your very first bedroom, and look at the size of this bedroom. If you're going to be working from home, it's really nice. You have this nice 2 big window panels bringing in a lot of light. With this builder, they do give you a light fixture most of the time. Like, you do get that light. Most of the time you'll just have the fixture and not a light, so you do have to get a light later on. Something that I tell all my clients, you know, if you're going to build a house from scratch, please do yourself a favor and watch my video on do's and don'ts of building a brand new home, where I not only talk about things that you should do, but things that you should do with the builder that will bring you more bang for your buck, and things that you should not do because those are easy to do. Like, if you don't like the carpet, get what you can with the builder, then change it later on. It's going to be a lot more cheaper. But when it comes to structural, if you need a covered lanai or an extended lanai, you do want to do that with the builder, because what happens is if you change anything structurally, it is going to void the warranty. and then that may be an issue later on if you have any structural issues with the house. So that is something to keep in mind. You do have a solid door closet, which is right over here. Now I am trying to bring you all the floor plans that every builder has, and the thing is, sometimes these builders will have 10, 15 floor plans, but they will only have 2 or 3 floor plans that are furnished. So I'm trying to get to every single floor plan, because for me, walking the floor plan is completely different than just kind of looking at the piece of paper saying, oh yeah, these lines, these dimensions, you know, it just doesn't work for me. Hope it makes sense for you. Put that in the comment below. Right over here is your secondary bathroom. It is a plexiglass shower tub combination. You don't have any tiles. You can't go to the builder and do a design center, because with this builder, like I mentioned, it's an inventory builder, and basically this is all you have. All their wet areas and your general areas is going to have a MVP or a tile. They have 3 different choices. You also have 3 different choices in regards to the granite that you see here, and also the cabinet color with the undermount sink. And then right across from it, or right adjacent to it rather, is your other bedroom. I tend to stay in the corner to kind of give you an idea. Now if you want to know the exact dimensions of your bedroom, please put that in the comment below. I'll be happy to send you the exact floor plan that talks about the dimensions, so you can see, hey, is it going to fit my furniture or not. Please keep in mind that the blinds are not included. You also have a closet space right there. Now this is a 1811 square foot on a 50 by 120, so it has a really nice big pad, which means that you may or may not have enough room to be able to build a pool. This is something to keep in mind, because whenever you are looking at a ranch style home, which is on a less than 60-foot lot, unless it's a pie shape or a cloudy sec, it would be very challenging to be able to kind of build a pool and then still have some room for for your 4-legged friends, or some room for gardening or something, if that is something you want to do. With this builder, everything is included. And as I mentioned, guys, right now, if you are looking to buy a house, please don't time the market. Look at your situation and make a decision accordingly. Can you afford? The price of this house all in is $306,000, $990 all in, out the door. This is an excellent price. You are a little bit more deeper into the suburban area. You're about 45 minutes to an hour. But I've been saying this, the more bang for your buck is going to be when you kind of move out in a little bit of outskirts of the suburban area. You'll be able to get a little bit more bang for your buck. And if you want the same house in Orlando, Windermere, Winter Garden, Wesley Chapel, Tampa, it's probably going to be more than $500,000 and then some. So these are the things that you really need to keep an eye out. And then right over here behind this door is the 2-car garage. And I want to take you in, because this is a block construction. For the most part, a single-story home is going to be a solid block on first floor, and if it's a 2-story, then it's going to be frame on the second. Now I did a video for another one of their houses, which was a 2-story, and in that inventory home they actually had the garage epoxied. Now that is something that builder will do on some of their inventory home, but not in all of them. In terms of incentives with this builder, right now, I've been saying this for a long time, the most bang for your buck you're going to get would be on an inventory home that is sitting on the market, that the builder wants to get rid of. They'll be willing to work with you a lot more. In this case, they're giving up to $15,000 in closing cost and prepaid. On some of their inventory home that can close in the next 30 to 60 days, they might be doing a rate lock along with the $15,000. We can also negotiate washer, dryer, refrigerator, and blind, because it's the sign of the market. By the time you look at it, market may be completely different. So please make sure you reach us out, because we carry a list of all the inventory home that is available on the market. And based upon what the situation is, what your timing is, we may be able to help you get a better deal. And then right over here is the other secondary bedroom. It's the smallest of the 3. And as you can see, I'm standing in the corner. With this builder, you do get a light fixture, which is something that I have not seen with every builder. You do have this nice window bringing in a good amount of light, and a solid door to your closet, which usually does not happen. Sometimes you have those sliding doors or the split ones. Now the ceiling height is 8 foot, so please keep that in mind. Now there are 3 kind of inventory home, guys. There is an inventory home like this one, which the builder will be willing to work with you and will be aggressive in sense of giving you more incentives, because they want that home to be sold, because now it's constructed, it's costing them money every single day. So they want to get rid of it and be done and over with. And then there are homes that's going to be done in the next 90 to 120 days, and they want to give you more incentives. And then there are homes that they just started, So they have more time, so they may or may not be willing to work a deal on those. But the best deals are homes that are just sitting on the market, and they will do a lot. Sometimes you're able to get those on an inventory less than the base price with some of the builders that do the base price and the lot price and all those things, where you go to the design center. Sometimes you're able to get those for the base price itself with all the upgrades. So please keep those things in mind. This is your laundry area, you know, your regular size laundry area. You do have your washer area right there and your dryer over here, and it's a fairly decent size. You can always add the cabinets on top later on, something that I suggest that you do it afterwards. You don't want to go through the builder. And then right across from it, you actually have the air conditioner unit right here, which is kind of lifted, and there's a little bit of space that you can use it for some storage. And I always say square footage doesn't really matter as much as the flow of the house matters. This is very much in terms of the D.R. Horton Kelly floor plan. They have a floor plan which is very similar, just the elevation in the front is different. But however, the flow of the house, and this is something that I always say, guys, the flow of the house matters more than the square footage, and it has to work for you and your family. I have 2 kids, so this would be a really nice ranch style home for my family. There is a nice bedroom, you know, which is right at the very beginning. There is another bedroom with the bathroom, and then you have the corner bedroom that I was just in. So it's kind of nice when the guests come in, I can kind of keep them at the bay. They are enjoying, because when you are living so close to Disney, you're going to have friends and family come out of the woodwork, and it's kind of nice that you have a little bit more privacy. You have your living area right over here, and then you also have the semi-private dining like right over here. So it's kind of nice that it's tucked away. And then this is the size of your kitchen, and look at the beautiful granite that you have with the 100% stainless sink. And then you also have the 36 inches. In some cases there would be 42, but you do have to pay extra. But with this builder, you really cannot go in, because what they do is they just basically build as a production. You do get your dishwasher, you get your range hood, you get the microwave, and the microwave does not actually went outside. Now, I've said this several times, it's a matter of personal choice. So you may like it or you may not like it. For me, it makes sense to have my microwave venting outside, because we do use a lot of spices. The washer, dryer, refrigerator do not come, and neither does the blind. But that is not to say that you cannot negotiate that on an inventory home. This is something that you can always do, because we carry a list of all the inventory home, and we can say, hey, this builder is willing to do this and this builder is doing this. What can you do? Because that's where knowing the right information really helps, because then you can compare. And our services to you, you know, for the most part has been paid by the seller. And by the time you're watching this and by the time this video is released, there's a lot that is changing in our industry, and there is a good possibility that you as the buyer would be responsible for the buyer's agent compensation. Traditionally the sellers have paid for it, but there was a big lawsuit that happened, and there was a lot of going back and forward, and then finally the NAR, which is the National Association of Realtors, settled, and they're working on that settlement. So that is something to keep in mind, because I always say this, guys, it's not about timing the market. What you really need to do is understand your situation, your family situation, because rates are what the rates are, prices are what the prices are. When the market shifts and the rates go down, you can always refinance. What you cannot do is that renegotiate the price, because what you paid is what you paid, which is constant, and you can reduce that. So that is something to keep in mind, because I have clients that are still timing the market from the time of COVID era, when the prices were high and the rates were super low. Guess what? The time went by, the prices did not came down as aggressively as they went up. However, the rates went up tremendously. So that is something to keep in mind, because if this is something that you've been sitting on the fence, because when the rates go down, all the people that are sitting on the fence are going to jump on it, and next thing you know, we're going to be back in that square one where there's a line out the door and builder barely give you anything. But right now they're giving you a lot. And this builder is giving you up to $15,000 in closing costs. Depending upon some inventory home, you might be able to also get a rate lock. You also have a pantry over here. So pretty standard size, nothing extraordinary about this, but I just love the flow of the house. And what I love the best about this one is that you have this really nice covered lanai. It would have been nice if you had that furnishing for a summer kitchen. Now this is on a 50 by 120, so you have a lot that kind of goes there. And I mean, like, if you want to, if you do decide to build a pool, there's not going to be a lot of land left. However, they do have a 2-story home, which I covered, and if the video is not released, it will be releasing soon. And that one you can easily build a pool and then still have some area for your 4-legged friends or for gardening or whatever it is that you want to do. And then right over here is the master bedroom, and I want to stand in the corner to kind of give you an idea. Now, if you want to know the exact dimensions, please put that in the comment below. I'll be happy to send you that. I would have loved some extra lights here, especially extra lights. I would have preferred extra lights in the den, in the loft, because if you work from home, those extra lights will come in really handy. Because as beautiful as this is today, sometimes it could be pouring and raining and dark just like in a fraction of a minute. So it's kind of nice to have those extra lights. Something that I have always said, that something that I always recommend my clients do that, especially in all the rooms. You can get a package from the builder where you have your one common light that they give you, but you get extra 2 lights. But when it comes to the master bedroom, you want to get those extra 4 lights. They usually do it as a package of 2, 4, and 6. 6 might be an overkill if the room is not huge, but definitely 4 would be something that I would love to suggest you. And then right over here is your master bathroom. The good thing is that you do have the double mount sink with the granite. Now please keep in mind there are 3 different kinds with the color cabinet and the flooring, so it really depends. Now it doesn't have a water closet, so your toilet is right over here, and then you also have the walk-in shower. One thing that I do want to point out, which I think is an oversight on the builder side, because usually they will have a light and I do not see that. Maybe they forgot, because I've seen almost every builder put that light. So I'm not sure what happened here, but it would have been nice because it's a little dark over here. And then right opposite is your linen closet or the towel closet or whatever you want this to be. And right adjacent to it is your master closet, which is kind of nice. It kind of goes in a little bit, which is really good. And then you have a light fixture here and another light fixture over there, which is kind of nice that they gave you more lights here. But then in the bathroom, they only gave you those 2 primary lights. So I don't know, but I would definitely suggest when you have a closet as big as this, especially for your master closet, you may want to get a custom closet made, which is kind of nice because it makes it a lot more easier and organized. And this is a matter of personal choice. You may not want to do that, or if you are handy, you may want to do that. It really depends upon you and your family situation. I do hope that you get a lot of value from my videos. And if you do, please press that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate that. And if you are looking to buy a house, please give us a call. We do things very different. When you give us a call, you'll be talking to somebody on my team. Their sole job is to collect all the information and connect you to the right agent, whether that be me or someone else on my team, based upon the calendar. And then we will talk to you on Zoom. We record all our calls to understand your need, because when you come down, we don't want to show you 50 homes if that doesn't fit the budget or what is that you are looking for. Because what some people, they want the biggest bang for their buck. They don't have kids that go to school. They just want easy access to your local groceries, hospital, and everything else. And that's it. Whereas in some other cases, you have small kids that go to school, so you want to make sure that you have a good school district and you are willing to compromise. You may not necessarily want a bigger house, but you want a house in a nice school district. So those are the things that we keep in mind. And then when you are building the house, if you're building from scratch or even you're buying an inventory home that would be done in the next couple of months, we go there every single month and kind of create a video log, create some pictures and stuff, and send you every single month so you can see how things are being constructed, to give you an idea of the kind of inspections and stuff. Because I've done a lot of videos on the do's and don'ts of building a brand new home, the kind of inspections you need to do, things that you need to look after. If you haven't watched my video, please go ahead and do so. And if you haven't been following us, please show me some love. Press that thumbs up button. Check us on Instagram, TikTok, and everything. Until the next one, thank you for watching. Bye for now.